Right up the stairs. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. How are you doing today, Christine?
I'm fine, thanks. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Did the
Yeah.
baby sleep last night?
Yeah, but like he's teething, so
Oh,
he took a long time to fall asleep. I think his mouth hurts because he didn't have any teeth until like a week ago. So he's like
mm,
10 months old. He hadn't you know, gotten any teeth
gurgling.
yet.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
then, yeah, now he's getting like all four at once, pretty much. Poor thing.
Oh, poor thing.
I
So
know.
sweet.
Yeah, so he's like
So,
having a rough time with that. But anyway,
good morning, Veronica. You want to tell us where you're from, Veronica?
yeah, hi guys.
Introduce yourself. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself, Christine?
Definitely. So my name's Christine. I'm from Ohio, and I'm a teacher here in Florence at my English school. And yeah, I'm a mom. I have a baby boy.
Yay.
And yeah, how about you?
I'm Jane, and I'm also a teacher at my English school here in Florence, at the Baracca School. And I've lived here for a long time, and that's about it.
Yeah,
I'm
perfect.
originally
Good.
from, oh yeah, I'm originally from New York State.
Yeah, excellent. Good, good. All right.
Yay.
Good morning,
Um,
Ava. Good to see you guys. Yeah, welcome
hey,
to
Veronica.
our focus, our
Oh,
webinar.
yes, that's right. Veronica Fantecchi.
Yeah,
Yes, from Greve.
a
You know, I
regular.
lived in Greve for 11 years.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah, I
It's
love Greve.
cute, isn't it? I've been there before. Cute
Mm,
little
it's nice.
Chianti town.
Mhm. Yep, yep, very nice.
Yeah, Ava from Napoli. Beautiful.
Wonderful.
Yeah, excellent.
So,
Good. So
have
what
you
are
ever?
we talking about today? Have you ever
Oh,
taught this
I
before?
love this one. Yeah. Have you ever heard? Have you ever heard of Murphy's Law?
So I hadn't heard of it
You
before I taught
hadn't?
this the first time. So,
Really?
I've been a teacher at the school for, several years now. So I've taught this many times in the school, but before that, I had never heard of Murphy's Law. You'll never believe it. Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Wow. Yeah, because we use it. I mean, definitely,
Oh yeah,
we
yeah.
definitely use the,
I just don't
Murphy's
think I
Law. Like,
knew that it was called Murphy's Law. I think
okay.
that's the difference. But
Okay. All right.
yeah.
Hmm.
All right,
Mm,
so
mm,
let's go to
mm.
Simone. Good morning, Simone from Modena.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Good morning, everybody.
Welcome, guys. Yeah, good to have you with us. So, you knew what Murphy's Law is about. Maybe you can read the slide and tell us a little bit about Murphy's
Sure.
Law. Yeah.
Okay. Murphy's Law. In this focus activity, discussing luck phrases and
Mm,
vocabulary, and first and second conditional.
okay. Yeah, so all about luck. How lucky do you think you are, Jane?
I think I'm really lucky.
Do you?
I don't know. Yeah, because I think it's the way you envision things. Do you know what I mean? If
Like your
you're the type of
perspective?
person, well, if you're the type of person that sees half the glass empty or half the glass full,
Mm,
it's
mm,
always the way you see it and the perspective that you look at it from.
okay. Okay. Yeah, I can see that. It's like your outlook, your perspective.
I mean, I think so. I think I'm very
Yeah.
lucky. Like,
Oh,
even in my
definitely.
difficult times, I'm like, boy, I'm so lucky, you know? And
Good.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. I mean, I don't think I'm lucky like I'll win the lottery. I've won the lottery.
Mm.
But I think as far as like things in my life, I think,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
I think that's a good perspective. I would consider myself an optimist. Are you an optimist as well?
I try to be because I
Mm.
think if you tend to be a pessimist, then you only bring in bad things. I think the
Okay.
more
Yeah.
the more pessimistic you are, the more you actually pull in.
Mm. Kind of like the power of suggestion. If you only look for the bad, then that's all you'll see.
Kind of. I mean,
Mm.
it's hard sometimes because sometimes you're really like attracted to that point. But I
Yeah,
think the more you do it, the more you pull that bad energy in. So yeah,
yeah,
I try to be optimistic as much as possible.
for sure. Yeah. So we've even used some conditional phrases just now, speaking about luck and optimism, pessimism. But so today we're going to look at some specific phrases to do with luck and also have another look at the first and second conditional, you
Yay, I
guys.
love
So,
conditionals. Yay.
yeah,
I
perfect.
do. I
Yeah.
really like conditional phrases.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think they're
So
very useful.
for sure. All right. So, who is Murphy? Discuss the questions with a partner. Number one, have you heard of Murphy's Law? What is it? Number two, are you a lucky person or an
Ah,
unlucky person? And
hmm.
number three, what sayings about luck exist in your country? So, guys, if you have anything you want to add, if you want to respond, please write in the chat, write some comments, and we can help you with corrections and interact. It's much more interesting that way.
It
So,
is. It's fun. We have a really good
yeah,
time.
for
So
sure.
tell us, first of all, have you heard of Murphy's Law? And if
Hmm.
you have, what is it?
Yeah, what
And
does it
if
mean?
yeah, what does it mean?
Definitely. And tell us, number two, if you think you are lucky or unlucky. So, lucky or fortunate, maybe if good things happen to you frequently, right? Or occasionally. And then number three, yeah, if you have anything to do with luck in your country. So, Jane and I are both from the United States. I always think of when I teach this, the only phrase that comes to my mind is
Mm.
"you lucky dog" or "lucky
I
son of
really
a." Yeah, because it's like
lucky dog.
I
I
don't know.
never thought of that, Christine. That's fine. Who is Murphy?
Emma,
Ava.
that's a great question. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where it began, this phrase, but
Well,
anyhow.
I'm gonna come up. This is what I heard
Mm.
of Murphy's Law. This is I think the definition, and I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm
Yeah,
wrong,
yeah.
Christine. Whatever can go wrong will
Mm,
go wrong.
mm, definitely, definitely. Um, yeah, it's kind of
Let's look it
cynical.
up.
Yeah.
Okay, should I
No, I'm
look
pretty
up
sure
the?
that's what it is. I would say
All
it's
right.
a bit cynical.
Okay, so
Um,
let's look up the exact definition of Murphy's Law.
yeah, I think
Murphy's
it's in the next
Law.
part,
Yes,
actually.
that's it. Whatever can go wrong,
Yeah.
anything that can go wrong will go wrong.
Okay,
Okay,
I'll write
so
that for our students here. Anything
yeah,
that
thank
can
you.
go wrong will go wrong. Mm, yeah. Oh, okay. So Simone's added that he thinks he was an engineer. It says during an experiment he didn't know, past Simone, didn't know how to plug a sensor with two wires. And so he tried random plugging the wires into random sensors. But more than half of the wires were plugged in the wrong way.
Yes, I
Sounds like
think
if I had tried it, it would have
actually
gone that way.
that's very good, Simone, and that's probably perfect. That
Yeah.
he plugged them in all the wrong way, in all the wrong places.
Like everything he tried was wrong.
Yeah. So
Makes sense.
actually, that's a great, Simone, that is a fantastic example of Murphy's Law.
Yeah.
Cynical, pessimistic.
Yeah.
Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. That's Murphy's
Mm,
Law. Yeah, absolutely.
definitely. So I don't know. Number
Mm-mm-mm.
two, what do you guys think? Are you lucky or unlucky? I would say I think I'm pretty lucky. I don't win things often in contests. I
Right.
never
Okay.
win, but in general, I'd say I'm lucky. My husband is pretty unlucky. He tends to get like parking tickets or like traffic violation. It's like whatever the little thing that you're like, it won't happen to me, it happens to him.
Well, I mean,
So,
I guess I never thought of it being, I always think of it being more of a general term.
okay.
do you know what I mean? Like if I look at that, yeah, I've got tons of parking. I mean, I get every violation there is known to man. Yeah, but I mean, I kind of think
And you
about
still
being
think you're
lucky.
lucky?
Yeah, because it has to be looked at my impression is it has
Yeah,
to be looked at a general. You have to look at it globally. You can't look at the one or
like
the little
particular
things.
event.
You have
Okay,
to look
yeah,
at being lucky is more like I had a healthy child. That's lucky.
okay,
So
yeah,
I guess it's the way you envision your luck.
yeah. It's like, what's your overall
Definition.
perspective? Yeah, yeah. I think, yeah, if you consider like I'm healthy, I have a house, I have
Yes,
food,
yes.
I have
That's how I
water,
consider it.
I have family. Yeah, I hear you. That's definitely a more holistic approach.
I
So,
mean, lucky in the sense of like always beating the odds on every single thing. No, I don't think I'm particularly lucky, but I don't think of
sure,
it in those
sure.
terms, right? I think, wow,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah. All right. So let's continue. I don't know. Students haven't really told us if they think they're
yeah.
lucky or not.
Tell us, everybody, do you think in general, okay, are you a lucky person or an unlucky person?
Yeah.
So,
Hmm.
Christine, you think you're fairly lucky, yeah?
Yeah, I think I'm kind of in the middle, like on the lucky side, but not like definitely not
No, but this is
unlucky.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, we got to read this one. It depends
Yeah.
on the moment. It depends on the moment.
Mm.
I've never won a lottery, but I always find parking.
Well,
Now,
in
Ava,
Italy, I think that
hello,
means you're really lucky, honestly. If you always
hysterical.
find parking,
Well, I
it's
think
pretty
Ava,
good.
you said you're from Naples, right? So that's like winning the lottery if you can find parking in
Yeah.
Naples.
So true. So true. Yeah, because it's not easy to find parking there.
No, it's
As she knows
not.
better than us. Yeah. Oh my
Wow, that's
goodness.
hysterical. That's wonderful, Ava. Love that.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, Veronica says she's lucky sometimes.
Brother,
Yeah.
who's his brother won the lottery.
What?
Yeah, he won like I think it was like 5 million euro or something.
Holy
Something. Yeah,
cow.
ask him about it. Ask him about it.
Actually, you know what? I think he's told me that before. I just forgot. That's insane.
Sane.
That is
We know
truly out of
somebody
control.
whose brother won a lottery in Ireland.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
crazy.
Yeah, totally
Have, have you
insane.
have you ever won any money? Ever?
Now, pretty much no. I'm not that lucky. Like I think I'm kind of like just normal amount of lucky. But
Okay.
yeah. I mean, and that's not saying, it's saying a lot. It's like we said, we have food, we have water, we have family, we have a house. You can't complain, right?
Yeah, yeah, I can't. I
Yeah,
really
for
can't.
sure. All
Okay.
right. So let's look at some phrases with luck. So, Wheel of Fortune, what do the following phrases mean? Jane, would you like to read those for us?
Sure. A lucky break. Down on your luck. To push your luck. Beginner's luck. To luck out. To have the devil's own luck. And tough luck.
Okay. Yeah. I'll read the other side. So, in an
Oh, great.
unfortunate situation, bad luck, a fortunate result, the surprising luck of an inexperienced person, to be very lucky, to achieve a positive result by chance, and to risk a misfortune by acting overconfidently. Hmm. That sounds like some
Hmm.
people I know.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
yeah, a lucky break. A lucky break. What do you guys think? Let me try and
Does
match
that
these
anybody
up.
know? Yeah. Does anybody
Hmm.
know what a lucky break is?
Mm, 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 mm. I think it's the one to achieve a positive result by chance. So, maybe.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so too.
I agree.
Yeah, but these are also quite difficult because some of them are very close.
Oh, a fortunate result.
I did- I'm telling you, because you could also say, okay, so your lucky break, you could also
Yeah,
say to achieve a positive result by chance. You could.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
So
definitely.
some of these are very close, you guys. A
Oh,
fortunate,
okay. So I see which one that one was. Yeah, so you have
yeah,
to decide which is the best fit. So they
yeah,
have some distinction. There is a difference, but
yeah.
they're very subtly different. Jane's right. They're really similar. So you have to look at the whole picture, basically. So a lucky break, a fortunate result. So maybe you could have like a lucky break
I can
when,
tell you one. I can tell
yeah,
you one that
please.
is so perfect. I don't mean to interrupt you,
No,
but
please do. I was trying to invent one.
no, and I mean it's so lucky that I can't like so right as we went into quarantine, the day
Mhm.
before, my contract was expiring with the
Oh,
school.
wow. Oh my
And it
God.
expired on the 3rd of April. And I was freaked out because I
Yeah.
had to go from one contract to another. And they actually, the day before we all went into quarantine, they signed my full time a
Oh,
contract
good.
tempo indeterminato.
Woo.
I, Christine, I really almost cried when I went into the
Yeah.
school.
That's such
I
a
mean,
huge deal.
you can't like I was so freaked out and I was like, I don't know what's going to happen because everything
Yeah, like
is
your future.
closing. And Christine, I can't even tell you. It was like the biggest lucky break. I can't
Well,
even tell
also you
you.
deserve it. I mean,
Yeah, but
a
you know,
lucky
it's a
break,
very,
yeah, but
you
also,
know,
you know, I think you're a
I
great
know,
teacher.
but
So.
I love you. Um, no, but I mean, it's very worrying times. It's
Yeah,
very,
yeah,
you don't
definitely.
know what people are going to do. Companies are closing. And so for
Mhm.
me, this was the
I feel
biggest
really
lucky break.
lucky for that as well. Yeah.
I felt like I had won the lottery.
Yeah, that's great. No, I'm happy for you. I was
Yeah, I mean, thank you.
obviously,
It was just amazing. So there you go.
yeah,
That was a lucky break for
yeah.
me.
I feel happy that I can still work for sure. I feel really, really
Oh,
fortunate
Christine. I
for
mean, it's
that. I
just like
mean,
I get on my knees every day and I'm like, you are this is okay. So I feel lucky. I feel lucky for my job. I do. I'm sorry. I have to
yeah,
say it.
yeah, yeah. No, it's great.
Because right
Um,
now, it's the little things right
oh,
now.
definitely, for sure. Yeah. All right. Well, so that's definitely a great example of a lucky break. What about when someone in a negative situation, you're down on your luck?
Does anybody know
Uh,
that?
down on your luck. Hmm. So I actually have a good example of this. Thankfully, I'm not down on my luck, but I have a cousin
Hmm.
who is kind of the black sheep of the family. Bless his
You
heart.
told me about him before.
Have I? No, bless his heart. He's so sweet. Um, but he is definitely going through a period where he's a bit down on his luck. I think his
Okay.
girlfriend broke up with him, his company. This is before the quarantine, before the coronavirus, but he lost his job. He had to move cities. So he's back with his parents. He's really just
Uh,
down on his luck. Yeah.
okay.
Poor guy. Yeah. He's not
Poor
having
guy.
an easy time. So yeah, just
Yeah.
kind of in an unfortunate situation. I think of like when lots of things are going wrong for you,
Yeah.
you're down on your luck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's really, yeah, it's hard. I think we've all been there, but some worse than others.
Yep. Sometimes it accumulates all at once, and you feel like,
Mhm.
oh God, I can't
Yeah.
handle this situation because it's all happening at once.
Yeah, that's a great example of the phrase when it rains, it pours.
Yeah. Oh, let's
That's
put that
another
in.
zero conditional. Yeah, I'll write that for them. When it
Okay, you
rains,
want to write that? All right.
yeah, I got it. It pours.
Okay.
So if you guys know pour, that's the verb. If you have like a glass of water, this is empty, thankfully, and you empty it, you pour. That's the action of pouring. So liquid comes out. So we also use it to talk about rain when it rains really, really intensely. So when it
Yeah.
rains, it pours. is like saying when, something isn't great, it's really not great. Like it's really bad is the way I
Yeah.
use that phrase. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what it would be in Italian.
I don't know. That's a great question. I'll try to ask my husband later. He might know.
Quando piove diluvio. No, I don't think they say that.
No, but they probably have a different phrase that's similar.
All
You guys
right.
tell us, modi di dire, detti.
Yeah.
Get
Yeah.
we want them. Help us too. We'll help you.
Exactly.
What about
Yeah.
the next one? To
Oh, this
push your
is
luck.
interesting. What do you think that means to push your luck?
Yeah,
That's an interesting one.
I think it's like when you sort of push your limits. So you extend yourself a little bit too far. You don't know if you're going to be like okay or not. So you push your luck.
Okay.
Hmm.
So Veronica came up with one that's after that. Very
Mm.
good, Veronica. Well done. But
Yeah,
to push your
definitely.
luck.
Yeah. Pushing your luck.
Hmm?
Piove catinelle. Oh, yeah, I've
Ah,
heard that.
okay, Simone,
Yeah.
thank you. Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah, diluvia is okay, but we've got to put it in a sentence that really gives the idea of everything kind of bad happening at one time, right?
Yeah, definitely. So pushing
Piove
your luck,
catinelle.
yeah, risking misfortune by acting overconfidently. Like you think you're untouchable. And so
Yeah,
you push your luck, I think.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And like we
Yep.
said, like Veronica said, beginner's luck, surprising luck of an inexperienced person.
Yeah.
So
I
I think of
remember
someone in sports, like maybe
yeah,
it's
I
your
remember
first.
the first time I went to the racetracks with my father. I've only gone once in
Oh,
my life.
that's so
And
cool.
my
Never-
son, we were in the US, and my son, he was like 2 years old, right? Or 3 years old. And he pointed at a horse, and I bet like $10 on it. And I won $140.
That's so cool.
So
The
this
beginner's
was
luck is like
definitely
the
because,
original horse betting. Yeah.
yeah, but it
That's
was
a
very
great
funny. But it was
example.
right. But I mean, it would never happen again. It was just beginner's luck, no?
That's so cute though. Yeah, your son was probably so happy that you won.
It was very cute. I remember
Precious.
that.
All right. What about the last three? So we've got to luck out. To have the devil's own luck is, I think that's one. I mean, I had never heard that before. That might be one they use in the UK.
You know something? I think they use it in the UK because I had never heard of it.
Okay,
I'd
yeah.
never
I
used
confirm
it and
that.
never heard it. So I think it's from the UK.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. So to luck out is the one that I thought was a lucky break to achieve a positive result by chance. So they're similar.
Yeah.
I don't know. How would you just, those are really hard to distinguish. To luck out and a lucky
I don't think that there's a huge difference.
yeah. Maybe think like if someone is trying to choose a colleague to do like a project that you don't want, that's like really, really difficult or something, and you don't want to do it, and they choose someone else, it's like, whew, I lucked out. Like, I don't know. That was the best thing I could come
Yes.
up with on.
I think the lucky break is more something that you've been waiting for.
Good.
Whereas to luck out is something at the moment, at that you're like,
Yeah.
maybe. I don't know. What do you
Okay.
think, Christine?
I can see that. I could agree with that. Yeah. All right, you guys. So last two, so we can get on to our conditionals. We want to have time for that, right?
Yeah.
Have the devil's own luck to be very lucky.
I
See, that
never
one's
used it
strange
though.
to me. Yeah, I've never
That
used
doesn't,
it.
yeah, I've never
It
used
must
it. So
be British English, or maybe it's
yeah.
regional. It's not something we use.
Yeah, I've never used it. So
It's possible. Or maybe it's really old. There's a lot of idioms they're just kind of out of use. I don't know. Tough luck, bad
yeah,
luck.
we use
Yeah.
that all the time
Tough
though.
luck.
Oh, tough
Yeah.
luck.
Sometimes I say it sarcastically. Like if somebody is really not unlucky, but they complain. I'll be like, oh, well, tough luck. Like,
Very good. Actually, that's great. You use it in
yeah,
a sarcastic way when somebody's complaining and they're very lucky. That's actually very interesting.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So let's just quickly look at these. All right, you guys. Oh, actually, Eva's written in when I'm doing something for a specific reason, but I find something else much more important. I don't know what she's referring to. We probably missed the
Yeah.
moment there. Sorry, Eva.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, anyhow. So feeling lucky. Guys, you can always write in and respond to these questions as
Yeah.
well. In the meantime, Jane and I will just keep chatting away like we do.
Yeah, we do. We do chat a lot. You can
Yeah,
stop us if we're chatting too much.
true, true.
Let us know.
Chatty.
Okay, so tell me, have you experienced a lucky break?
Mm, nothing comes to mind. So I know well, not for me, but I know my husband once, he almost missed his flight the first time he came to visit me in the United States when we were still dating.
How cute.
And it was his first time flying actually ever in his life. And he got on a plane and crossed an ocean, but he was almost too late. Like he almost missed the flight. But then they like helped him in the airport, which is something I've never heard of Italians doing.
Ah,
They they like got him on one of those little like tractor thingies and like
so funny.
buzzed him right to the gate. And they also gave him an upgrade and he got to sit in business class. I was like,
Kidding
I'm
me?
sorry.
Are
Yeah,
you kidding me? I've never heard of such a thing.
I know. It was insane. I was
No.
like, you are so lucky. That day he had the devil's own luck because he was supposed
Yeah.
clearly it was destiny because otherwise he would have missed the flight. And who knows? I mean, the rest is history. But
Wow. Actually, it was supposed to happen. It was
yeah, I
destiny
guess
there.
must have
Absolutely.
supposed to have been. Yeah.
How about you don't look like a type of person that would ever push their luck. So,
You don't think?
I mean, no, no. I think you're very diplomatic and you're very measured in your responses and in the way you act. So I can't see you ever pushing your luck for anything.
Yeah. I mean, I would say sometimes if it's only to do with me, I take risks, but I don't like risking for other people, if that makes sense. Like I
Yeah.
have done things like when I was younger, traveling that was like a bit
Oh, okay.
risky,
Perfect. So you
but
did push your luck. I did also. I
yeah,
did things that were maybe not
a bit,
so. Mm, yeah.
yeah,
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
but not as
Yeah.
much now, I guess. Maybe that's
Yeah.
just changed as I've
Yeah.
gotten older.
Oh my gosh, when I was young, I pushed my luck all the time. You're right.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. Staying out late in a place that wasn't maybe the best place, or like,
You
I
know what?
traveled alone a lot when I was younger.
So you were very
So,
courageous. Yeah, and you pushed your luck a
yeah,
little bit. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I'd say. Hey, Alex.
Hi, Alex.
Modena.
Can
Hi.
we, I'm just going
Welcome.
to put this up here because Alex, we are so happy to have you. Sorry for being late. I'm just going to
Yeah,
put that. Mhm.
yeah. You could just say sorry, I'm late. I don't know. Also, sorry for
Okay.
being late.
Just put
Yeah,
sorry, I'm late. Sorry,
yeah.
I'm late.
No worries, Alex. It happens all the time. But now
We
you're the
are so
example.
happy that you're here with us.
That's
Yes,
what
exactly.
happens when you're late. You get to be the example. They're good
But we
fun.
love the examples, Alex. Please keep them coming. Eh?
It's a common thing with Italians because you say scusa il ritardo or scusami per il ritardo. Um, it doesn't translate exactly like that in English, though. We would say sorry I'm late or sorry like for being late. But No worries. You're not the first and you won't be the last to make that mistake.
We're just happy that you come. I
Yeah,
mean, we're just
absolutely.
happy when people show up for the classes and watch us
Absolutely.
because,
Thanks for writing in. You guys are the best.
you know,
Yeah.
yeah.
So what about,
And,
let me see, I'll find a question for you. Um, Jane, do you know anyone who is down on their luck? Hmm.
well, right now it's kind of a bad time because there's a
Yeah,
lot of people that are down on their luck.
I realized that at the end
Um,
of the question. I was like, oh, maybe I should have changed it. But
yeah, I think that the example that you gave was absolutely perfect.
yeah,
It's just somebody that's maybe going through a lot at one time. You'd
yeah,
say they're down on their luck.
yeah.
I think that was perfect example.
Yeah, I know. I feel bad. It's like I really do, especially now, I really do feel fortunate because a lot of people in the United States have lost their jobs.
Oh, just Christy, I
Um,
can't even.
yeah,
I mean,
friends that
every
work
day,
in restaurants.
I
It's like,
it's a tragedy, and nobody's going to help them. It's not like in Italy where you've got the government that somehow is going to give you a little bit.
yeah, I think the US
I,
passed a law that was like something ridiculous, like $200 or something for people. And it's like, what are you going to do with $200? Like, that will
yeah,
not
and
cover
in the
anyone's
U.S., you can't even do in the United States, you know how expensive grocery shopping is. With $200, you're going to barely do not even a week.
Yeah, yeah. You're definitely not going to pay your rent. You're definitely not going to pay any bills with $200. Ugh, it's
Yeah,
rough.
it's rough, and that's why, like, every day I'm like, oh my God, you're so lucky. You can,
Yeah, it's true.
you're
It's true.
working, and so that's why. Okay, so
Well,
should
let's
we go
get
ahead?
conditionals, yeah, and review
Ooh.
your favorite.
Well, just
No.
because I love thinking of the conditionals. Okay, so I think of the first conditional as being the happy conditional. And I think of the second conditional as being kind of the sad conditional.
Oh,
Because,
really?
yes, because the first conditional, you have possibility. It could
Mhm.
happen. It's
It's
an
true.
optimistic conditional.
Yeah. The second, I think, is kind of like daydreaming, though. It's like you imagine what you
Yeah.
want, maybe. It could be. I don't know.
Sure. Sure. It's the hypothetical, but I always think of the first conditional as being like it could happen.
Okay.
So I
Yeah.
try to kind of relate the first conditional as being somewhat
Oh, that's great. I love it.
more optimistic than the second. But it's
Nice.
it's true. Not always. It depends on how the sentence is
Yeah. Yeah.
structured. But
Sure.
um,
All right, guys, so let's look at the structure of these conditionals just to review. So, first conditional, if I remember correctly, we use if plus present simple, and then the other part, the result, is will plus the infinitive of a verb. So remember, all conditionals have two parts, right? There's the first part with if, so the condition, and then the result, the connected result. Oh, well, that just
also, that's all right. We could just switch those also. Everybody remember that when we
yeah,
switch
good.
them, if we switch them, we just don't use the comma. So
Yeah.
it's but that they have to stay in the same form. You can't move them around. Okay, so the if has to go with the present, and the will has to go in the main clause. Okay.
Definitely. So, like Murphy's Law, if something can go
What else
wrong,
was?
it will go wrong.
You
Yeah.
know, you can have a also with an infinitive or with a modal, like can.
Mm,
So just remember that it's not always will. In most
mm,
cases, it is, but you can
yeah.
also have a first conditional with something other than will.
Yeah. Good. Good. That's good to
Sorry,
know.
just to
No, no,
confuse them more than it's already confusing. Sorry about that, everybody.
no, no. So how about the second conditional then? We've got if plus past simple, And then in the result, would plus the infinitive. So here's an example.
Yay.
If I had $1 for every time I had rotten luck, I'd be rich. This one kills me. That's so funny.
Yeah, the hypothetical here, right?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. So yeah, that's mainly the main difference. The first conditional is something that if that condition is true, then that is a likely result. So it's possible, as Jane said. It's a possible real result. It's probable. The second
Yeah,
conditional, however, is completely unreal. It's hypothetical and it's probably not likely. So it's improbable.
improbable.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not reality.
absolutely.
Definitely. So do you have $1 every time? Do you get $1 every time you have rotten luck? Unfortunately, no.
No.
Yeah. So are you rich?
I think also, don't you think that by looking at the first part of the sentence, it's a past. If you've
Yeah.
got a past in the first part of your sentence, how could that possibly be realistic?
Yeah,
That's how I think of it. It doesn't,
exactly. Yeah, definitely. Okay, guys. So we've also got some comments from Simone and Alex. Simone says, me and my wife and I were in the Maldives for holiday. So maybe on holiday. My wife
Mm-hmm.
and I were in the Maldives on holiday. Oh my gosh, so lucky. But
Yeah, exactly,
yeah,
Simona.
please, I want to go to the Maldives. Sign me up.
Me too. Yeah.
But there was a storm, and so how about we stayed there, right? Not
Yeah.
here. Remember the difference between here and there. Here is where you are in the moment. If you're referring to the Maldives, there, right? So we
Mm-hmm.
stayed there for another week. Oh darn, you had to stay in the Maldives.
Yeah, no, so that's going to be good luck, right?
Yeah.
That's going to be that's just going to be the best luck ever.
I wish, yeah. Goodness. We had good luck. So thinking about holidays actually reminded me. We took all of our money from our wedding and spent it traveling
How
for two different
Christine, I
holidays.
think I want your life. I do. I want your life. I'm going to live vicariously through you, Christine.
Oh,
So, where did you go? Where did you
so
go?
we waited a while, but we went to Bali and Lombok in Indonesia and Singapore. And we had like perfect
Unbelievable.
weather the entire time we were there. The next year, at the exact same week of the year that we had been there, there was like a massive tropical storm, like a typhoon or no, not
Are
typhoon,
you are
hurricane.
you kidding me? No,
Yeah,
typhoon. There it's called a typhoon, I
yeah,
think.
yeah. And so we lucked out with that holiday because we had
Wow.
there. And so the next year we took the rest of our money and we're really responsible, I promise.
I
And
can't.
we went to Tokyo and like in northern Japan. And while we were there, I kid you not, we had again like pretty decent weather. I mean, it wasn't perfect because it was like the summertime. So if anybody's been to Japan in August, it's like sweltering. The heat is insane. And it's super humid. But the week, like 2 days after we left, there was a typhoon that like wiped out like part of Tokyo. It was insane. So we lucked out again on our holiday.
I
Um,
can't believe the places you have traveled to, Christine. It's absolutely shocking.
I love Asia. I love Asia. So that's why we went twice. I had to convince my husband, but he loved it too. He's obsessed with Japan now.
So tell me, we'll talk later. I can't.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, having
Sorry,
a
guys,
tough
got
time.
sidetracked. Yeah. Oh, Alex says my girlfriend has the devil's own luck because when we play at Risico, I don't know that maybe it's a game. Oh,
It's a
Risk.
game.
Risk,
Yeah,
maybe.
musical. Yep.
Her dice is
This is
uncountable. Yeah.
fantastic. No, it's one dice,
Oh,
and
okay.
it's
Yeah.
two die.
Oh,
Two
yeah.
die.
Good. Yeah. So it's not uncountable. My mistake.
No, that's
So
okay,
her,
but it's a strange one. So it's
yeah, the plural is
dice,
bizarre.
and the
They
plural
say,
is
but
bizarre. And is it how is it
I have
spelled?
no idea.
Like
I think it's
DIE?
DIE. Yeah.
Like
So her and I are always on 6. So she always wins.
yeah. So dice is very strange. One dice. No,
Dado
the dice
dadi in Italian. Yeah.
and the di- are we sure? Wait, let's look it up. I have to look it up, everybody. I'm sorry. I want to
Sometimes
make
you have to
sure.
consult Google. Yeah. All right, guys. While
I-L,
she's looking that up,
plural
I'll just
of,
finish the slide. The difference
yeah.
between sentences, we said first conditional is real, second is unreal, right? Second is unreal or improbable or hypothetical. And number 3, which one indicates a real consequence? Has to be number 1, right? So first conditional, real, second, unreal. Just remember that, right?
Okay, so this is very interesting.
Yeah, here's
Very
some
interesting.
dice on the photo.
Okay, according to the source, dice was once the plural of die. One die, two dice.
Oh,
But in modern standard English, dice is both the singular and plural. Throw the dice.
oh,
Yeah.
oh, okay. So it's kind of like moose. Moose is always moose, even plural. And fish, we
So
always say
yeah,
like
so it's dice,
fish,
dice.
fish, dice,
Die.
dice.
Oh no, die dice.
Oh, okay. Very interesting. So some English plurals are really, really irregular, you guys. Watch out for those.
So it's the singular form. No, die. I did it wrong. Die is the singular form, and
Okay.
dice is the plural. I mixed it up.
Hey, learn something new every day, I tell you.
I love English. I'm sorry. It's fascinating to me. I love
Yeah,
it.
awesome. Well, it's a good thing you're an English teacher then, huh?
Well, you know what it is? Because every day I learn something, and I always
Yeah,
feel like
yeah,
I'm learning something new every day about the grammar, about the words. So
yeah,
it's the more you know, the more you realize you know nothing.
yeah, for sure. Okay, that is perfect.
Oh, look at these. We're going to do first or second conditionals to finish
Yeah,
these sentences.
let's.
All of you choose a sentence for us, and you can use
Yeah,
either first or second conditionals, no?
mm,
What do you think,
please do.
Christine?
All right. So a lucky break. Okay, if I was down on my luck, I would. If I was down on my luck, I would probably complain a lot. I tend to complain. I'm being honest. I'm being really honest. I don't like people that complain all the time, but sometimes it's
Yeah.
me, you know.
Oh, I
So,
don't think so.
um,
Mm,
yeah, if I was
mm-mm.
down on my luck, I would complain. I would probably cry, and then I would make a plan. I would probably
Yeah,
make a plan to
yeah, I think you would
get out
make
of
a plan.
it.
Yeah.
I'm a problem solver. I'm definitely a problem solver.
Yeah, I think so too. If I was down on my luck, I would probably try to find a way to solve the
Mm,
issues.
mm.
I think
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Okay. And how about you can take the next one?
if you are a very lucky person, oh,
Mm.
jeez. If you are a very lucky person,
What will happen?
you will win the lottery.
Yeah, if you're really lucky. Yeah, definitely, definitely. You hope, right? I'll take the next one. If I had the devil's own luck, if I had the devil's own luck, I would. I would probably invest my money
Oh, okay. Wouldn't you
because I
go?
would
Wouldn't
that
you
I
go
would
back to Asia, Christine?
well, yeah. So yeah, maybe it's me trying to say what I think everyone wants to hear, but
No, it's killing
if
me.
I had the devil's own luck, I would start a
Travel for
business.
3 months a year. Oh, start a business.
Yeah.
What would you do, Christine?
Well, so I have dreams of starting a business. Like I want to create a podcast about like living in Italy and multicultural family life and cooking Italian food. So
Oh my gosh.
need to
I
make
think
it
it's great. I
into
will so help you out. That is the coolest
Please.
thing
Yeah, that would be a
ever.
treat. Whenever
Thank you
this
so much.
quarantine is over, I think we need to hang out, Jane.
I think so too. I think we need to go out to lunch, like two
Yeah,
girlfriends,
definitely.
and drink some white wine.
Yeah, yeah. Sounds good. All right. How about you take the next one about pushing your luck?
If you push your luck too far, you will find yourself without friends.
Ooh, that's a good response. Yeah. Yeah.
I
It's
don't
like,
know, maybe.
yeah, no, I think it's a possibility because when you take advantage of the people around you or you don't appreciate the people around you, you
Yeah.
can like alienate yourself from them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or you could save with money. If you push your luck too far, you will find yourself without any money. I don't know. What do you think, Christine? What would
Yeah.
you say for that sentence?
If you push your luck too far, you'll um, maybe end up alone, I think.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah, phrasal verb for you guys. End up or finish alone.
Oh, end up.
Yeah. Um, yeah, I think that's the thing is like people, oh, this is getting deep. People are so flawed. And if you don't realize that you're just as flawed as everyone around you, you might think that you're better than them. And then you might end up alone because
Yeah,
everybody
I
deserves love,
agree.
I
A certain amount
think.
of
And
needed. Yeah.
we all have defects.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all have flaws. Um, okay, I'll take the next one. If you have good luck, um, you won't appreciate it. Probably.
Yeah. Yep. If you
I think,
have good luck, you won't appreciate it. All
mm,
right.
yeah. A lot of people I think that are really lucky, they don't know how lucky they are.
Yeah. It drives me
They're kind of like
crazy.
getting it. Yeah.
And to hear them complaining about all their good luck, you're like,
Yeah. It's like
whoa.
you need to like take a moment and look around you.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's a lot of people like that.
Oh yeah, it's common because it's like a lot of people think that they've earned all of the things in their lives, but they don't really realize how much depends on the goodwill of others. So you had parents that loved you,
Mm.
or you had teachers that taught you to work hard, or you had friends that supported you. All of those things really count, and all of those things make a big difference into what type of person you become and like your like outcome, I think.
Well, don't you think that this problem with the coronavirus is people are going to start looking at their lives in a different way? I mean, I hope, I
Yeah,
hope,
yeah. I think
because
capitalism is kind of being shaken in the moment right now. Like it's
yeah,
you know,
mass
like the
consumerism.
individualism. Yeah, the consumerism and the individualism, because really, I think what we're all learning is we really need each other and we need each other to cooperate in order to survive on the very like
Unbelievable.
most basic level.
I really think that this has changed. It's also changed perspective on what do you consider lucky.
Mm, yeah, definitely. Yeah.
New car. Is it really this? I need to take a look at and check all of those things that is really important right now. I don't know. Do,
Mhm.
do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. You have to look at your most basic needs. Like, are my most basic needs being met? Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Then what else do I really need,
Yeah.
Um,
Right now.
yeah.
I think it's
Big
going to change some of
discussions,
us.
yes. Yeah.
Yeah, today's a very deep discussion about
Yeah,
things.
who knew? All right. Well, that's pretty much all the time we've got for today, but that was fun. I liked talking about luck with you.
Yeah, that was great. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. And I think don't we have another focus right now in
Yeah,
10
yeah.
minutes?
Stay tuned, you
So,
guys. We're doing another 8 to
yeah,
10 webinar. This one, the next one we're on is called Hot and Cold. So get ready.
yeah. Get ready, and
Yeah.
we'll see you
Be
in a
here.
few minutes.
See you on
Thank you all.
YouTube.
Bye, guys. Have
Bye.
a great
Thanks,
day.
everybody.
Bye.